And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, January the 20th, 2016, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
Melba King informs us that 25-year-old Kyle Ratliff of Amarillo, the grandson of Alvalee Peeler, formerly of Muleshoe, died on Sunday, January the 10th. Kyle had suffered most of his life from juvenile diabetes. Memorial service was held last weekend on Saturday in the Moore Church in Amarillo under the direction of Cox Funeral Home of Amarillo. Kyle Ratliff formerly lived here in Muleshoe when he was a little boy, and his father ran Live Oak Fuel here in Muleshoe. He was born April the 4th, 1990 in Hereford to Robert and Melanie Peeler Ratliff. He was a 4th degree black belt in Taekwondo with a spirit of friendship. Kyle was an avid motocross enthusiast as well as he was professionally a mechanic. He also was an iron worker. Kyle loved spending his time with the elderly. He was preceded in death by his grandfather, Buddy Peeler, formerly of Muleshoe, and an uncle, Brian Peeler. His great-grandparents were the late Mr. and Miss J.T. Schaffner and Mr. and Miss Jeff Peeler, and his great-aunt was Rita White, all of Muleshoe. Survivors include his mother, Melanie English, and her husband, Gary, of Hereford, his father, Robert Ratliff, of Amarillo, a sister, Nikki Curry, and her husband, Daniel, a niece, Ashley, and also a nephew, Josiah. His maternal grandmother, of course, Alvalee Peeler of Hereford, formerly of Muleshoe. His maternal grandparents, Mr. and Mrs. Kenneth Ratliff of Amarillo, and many family members and friends. You can go online to www.coxfuneralhomeamarillo.com to sign the sympathy guest book. Please remember all of the family of Kyle Ratliff, 25 years of age, of Amarillo, in your prayers. The grandson of Alvalee Peeler of Hereford, formerly of Muleshoe. We want to say congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Cleo Ward, because on Tuesday they had been married 59 years. Ruby and Cleo Ward are some of our faithful listeners, and we are so happy to say congratulations to them on 59 years of married life. Tuesday night, the Muleshoe Mules and Lady Mules both won their basketball games, and the Mules beat Freona 74-54, and that puts them a perfect 2-0 in District 2 3A. And the Lady Mules beat the Squaws of Freona 46-43, and that means the Lady Mules are now 1-3 in district. On Tuesday, also, the freshman boys beat Nazareth there at Nazareth, and congratulations to all of those teams. Now, the next games for the JV and the varsity Mules and Lady Mules will all be on this Friday, and those games will be at Tulia, and they are district games. Over at Littlefield, the JV Lady Mules also won their game 37 to they lost their game, and Littlefield 37 and then the JV Lady Mules 34. High pointers for the Lady Mules: M. Melendez 7, L. Barrera 6, B. Barone 6, C. Cage 5, M. Moran 5, K. Bastillos 2, N. Rojas 2, and B. Velasquez put in 1 point. And we say the Littlefield Lady Cats 37 and the JV Lady Mules 34. T.J. McCall of Olton, who is the son of Kip and Jill Foster McCall, formerly of Muleshoe, is one of the area football boys who are on the ballot for the Texas Sports Writers Association Class 2A All-Star voting going on right now among the writers in Texas. Now, T.J. McCall is a junior at Olton High School, and he was the quarterback of the Mustangs team. He's 5'9" and 170 pounds, and he finished with 2,065 total yards on the ground and 17 touchdowns for the season for Olton. T.J. McCall, son of Kip and Jill Foster McCall. Of course, they both graduated from Muleshoe High School in 1992. In our bargain basement, we have lost a little Pomeranian. He is small and is red, and he strayed on Tuesday night from the Lloyd Garlington residence at 1726 West Avenue B. That's right behind the Trinity Christian Church here in Muleshoe. If you see this little Pomeranian, call the Garlington home 806-272-3441, or you may call Lavinia's cell phone 806-891-4065. He is a male. He was wearing his collar with tags, and he answers to his name, which is Taz. And the Garlington family wants desperately to get their little dog back. He is a male Pomeranian, red, very small, and he answers to his name, which is Taz. He strayed from 1726 West Avenue B on Tuesday night. If you see this dog, he probably is not going to let you pick him up. Call 806-272-3441 or 806-891-4065. 5-area telephone West Plains Telecommunications brings you now the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Soudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity. The high in Muleshoe on Tuesday was a pleasant 55 degrees. The day before, it was a warm 60 degrees. And the low in Muleshoe on Tuesday was 27. At 7 o'clock this morning, it was 31 degrees on Wednesday, and it is now 44 degrees at what time, go Robert? 10:30. And now a message from our sponsor.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5-area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company. 5-area plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 area 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Mostly cloudy today on Wednesday, then gradually becoming sunny this afternoon. High near 62 degrees. Breezy conditions this afternoon with the west wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour. This afternoon, winds can gust as high as 35 miles per hour. Tonight, Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low around 33. West winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Gusts as high as 30 miles per hour, possible this evening. Mostly cloudy on Thursday, then gradually becoming sunny. High near 49 degrees for Thursday afternoon. Windy, north winds 20 to 30 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly clear, low around 23. Sunny on Friday, high near 51 for the Bailey County Livestock Show day. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming southwest in the afternoon. Friday night, mostly clear, low around 26 degrees. Saturday, mostly sunny, high near 64 degrees. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Saturday night, partly cloudy, low around 34. Sunday, mostly sunny, high near 62. West winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 30 degrees. And repeating our forecast for this Wednesday afternoon, mostly cloudy, gradually becoming sunny. High near 62 Wednesday afternoon, breezy with a west wind 15 to 20 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 25 miles per hour later today. Winds could gust as high as 35 miles per hour, then partly cloudy tonight. Gusty conditions again for this evening, low around 33 degrees. Thursday, mostly cloudy, gradually becoming sunny during the afternoon hours with a high near 49 degrees. Windy with a north wind 20 to 30 miles per hour, mostly clear. Thursday night, low around 23. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
Chips are delicious. Have you been wasting time looking for a good meal? Well, go to Liao's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard and try the Irma's Special. If you are under 12, try the grilled cheese. You know Liao's in Muleshoe is the original Liao's Mexican restaurant. I highly recommend it. 5 generations of our family have eaten at Liao's. What did you say, Isla? Chips are delicious.
And this edition of the Muletrain is brought to you today by Liao's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where they're proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by for more information. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515. That's First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Frying Cox here in Muleshoe, 401 South First Street needs to hire employees. Apply in person only, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. at 401 South First Street, Fry and Cox. That's need to hire employees. Apply in person only, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. right here in Muleshoe at Fry and Cox, 401 South First Street.
On Wednesday, January the 20th, it is the first day to file at City Hall in the city, the school board, and the Muleshoe Area Hospital District Board elections. There's 3 elections, and they're all held at City Hall. And the last day to file is February the 19th. Now, in the school board election, there are 2 places to file and that is at-large positions. And Kelly Kettner and Jared Lee are at the present time holding both of those at-large positions on the Muleshoe School Board. Now, in the Muleshoe Area Hospital District, there are 3 places open this year, and that is Landon Nichols, Place 3, Dusty Clayton, Place 1, and Zona Gatewood, Place 5. And you can file at City Hall weekdays only, 8 to 5. They're open here in Muleshoe at 215 South 1st Street, and the filing officer is Leanne Gallman. And on Wednesday, January the 20th, is the first day to file, the last day to file in all 3 of these elections. City, school board, and hospital district is February the 19th. In the near future, we will get you the positions open in the city election this year. The Bailey County Junior Livestock Show starts on Friday morning at 8 o'clock at the Civic Center here, with the judging of the beef, followed by the swine, then lunch, sheep and goats, dairy, cattle, and then rabbits. And by the way, we will be there, and we will be filming for showing here online and on the air over the weekend and into the next week, highlights of the Bailey County Junior Livestock Show, courtesy of Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Hereford Feed Ingredients Incorporated, Muleshoe State Bank, Muleshoe Livestock Auction, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Silvis Insurance Group, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Valley Incorporated, Terry Burton Service Center, Agra Alliance, Dale Oil Company, Farmers Insurance Group, and Julie DeBruin, High Tech Automotive, the Muleshoe Independent School District, Leal's Tortilla Factory, Mohawk Auto Parts, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, Ag Texas, H&R Block, K&K Pharmacy, WTG Fuels Incorporated, Shipman Body Shop in their new location, Precure Electric, thanking everyone for your kindnesses shown them after their fire, Muleshoe Feed Barn and High Pro Feeds, Barrett Potato Farms, Sudan Vet Service, Bammert Seed Company, McDonald's in Muleshoe, and 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunication. It is only because of these Muleshoe and Sudan merchants that we can film highlights of the Bailey County Junior Livestock Show. There will be no school in Muleshoe on Friday because of the Livestock Show, and on Saturday there will be a buyer's luncheon at 11, followed at noon by the sale. Tracy Hutton of Grapevine, who is the niece of Dick and Sandy Chitwood of Muleshoe, is running for the 96th District Court Judge position. And she is the daughter of the late Jerry Hutton of Muleshoe, and her mother is Pat Yeager of McKinney, who was reared out in the Lasbuddy community. So good luck to you, Tracy Hutton of Grapevine, candidate for 96th District Court Judge, the niece of Dick and Sandy Chitwood of Muleshoe. On Saturday, the Muleshoe High School speech and debate students will be participating in the Hereford Speech and Debate Tournament. In the early hours of Monday morning, around 12:15, on this past Monday, a car hit Precure Electric at the intersection of Highway 214 North and U.S. Highway 70, causing a fire that completely destroyed both the building and the contents inside. And Carol Precure, owner of the business, said that his security company contacted him of the fire about 12:25 on Monday morning. This was the third time a car had hit their building. They, however, had purchased the next door building where Shipman Body Shop was formerly located when they moved across the highway, and they will have their retail business there and then build where the fire was their warehouse. They thank you so very much. So many of you have certainly been so kind to express your sympathy and also your assistance. And it is wonderful, Carol and Terry Precure say, to live in such an area. This, of course, is the second devastating fire in the Muleshoe area, which has occurred this month. Of course, the other fire destroyed the home of Patty and Jeremy Partain over off of U.S. Highway 70 in the YL, you might say, area, not the YL, the Pleasant Valley area. And then Jeremy Partain's grandfather, Wendell Clayton of Earth, was taken to Lubbock to the hospital because he had to be treated for burns that he received on Friday of last week when his pickup got stuck in the mud, and he tried to get the pickup out, and the pickup caught on fire, and Mr. Clayton was burned, and he had surgery on Tuesday. So please remember Mr. and Mrs. Jeremy Partain, Mr. and Ms. Carol Precure, and Wendell Clayton, all in your prayers, please. The First United Methodist Church is going to have their second annual Soul Stew Supper for the community on Wednesday evening, February the 10th. They will be delivering all over Muleshoe stew, homemade. And if you know of someone who is a shut-in or a senior citizen who needs just a visit and a wonderful homemade bowl of stew, then please call us here at Channel 6 and give us their name and their address and telephone number. This is for shut-ins, for those who can't get out easily, those who are lonely, and senior citizens right here in Muleshoe. And this will be delivered on Wednesday evening, February the 10th, by the members of the First United Methodist Church. Don't forget that the Bailey County Relay for Life Mules for a Cure, which is a Muleshoe High School team, and the Bailey County Relay for Life is sponsoring a Blackout Cancer Week next week, January 25th through the 29th. And they will be filling this week with activities and education about cancer. Pete Christie and employees of KCBD Channel 11 out of Lubbock will come to Muleshoe for an I Beat Pete edition, and they will be playing basketball here in Muleshoe, and it will be the Lady Mules and Mules against KCBD. Also, the week will end on Friday night, January the 29th, with Blackout Night, and that will be the Dimmitt Bobbies and Bobcats playing the Mules and Lady Mules in district action for the Blackout Night. St. Anne's Catholic Church of Bovina will have their annual German sausage dinner served on Sunday, January the 31st from 11:30 until 2 at St. Anne's Parish Hall located on 3rd Street in Bovina. And this is delicious homemade German sausage. And by the way, you can also order the German sausage and take it home with you by contacting now any member of St. Anne's Parish, or you can buy it the day of the dinner on January the 31st there at the Parish Hall. They also will serve with the homemade German sausage cream, potatoes and gravy, green beans, homemade sauerkraut, cranberry sauce, relish plate, homemade bread, and desserts with tea and coffee. They ask a donation for $12 for adults, $5 for children under 6, Joanne McDonald says. We'll be back with more Muletrain in just a moment. Please stay tuned.
BK Boutique in Clovis, New Mexico continues this week with their winter clearance sale. They'll have all their clothing 30 to 60% off at 200 East 21st Street. Call them 575-762-1848. Their winter clearance sale continues this week with all their clothing 30 to 60% off at BK Boutique. That's 200 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Make sure to like them on Facebook as well. That's their winter clearance sale going on 30 to 60% off at BK Boutique, 200 East 21st Street in Clovis, New Mexico. The Swing Bed program is available now at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 708 South 1st Street, for the patient who is no longer in need of acute medical care but is not yet comfortable functioning independently at home. Call today for more information on the Swing Bed program, 806-272-4524.
On our prayer list, please remember Kim Bales, Robert Hooten, who had outpatient surgery on his hand Monday in Lubbock. Cameron Nix, son of Mishmiz Tim Nix of Sudan, is in Baptist St. Anthony's Hospital in Amarillo and very weak. Cameron Nix is a 2000 graduate of Muleshoe High School. Clyde Vaughn of Tulia, father of Debbie Hutto of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, cancer has returned. Please remember Clyde Vaughn and his wife and family in your prayers. Mary Janice Brantley of Muleshoe is having to have foot surgery once again on Wednesday at North Star in Lubbock, and that is as an outpatient. Remember Mary Janice in your prayers. And Zora Reynolds of Muleshoe has been moved out of ICU but is still in a private room at Covenant Medical Center in Lubbock. Her family, her granddaughter Felicia Garcia of Muleshoe, tells us hopes that she will be able to be moved into rehab soon to gain strength. Lavinia Garlington is home from the hospital, and we certainly need to remember Lavinia in our prayers. Hannah Simmons, Reed Markle, and Reed is back in Plano for tests and treatment. Also, remember on your prayer list Joel and Joellen Cowart, Mary Jo Burge, Alton and Alma Burton, Leona Harris, Corlin and Jean Paul Jarman, Leela Sue and Doyle King, Nina and Bob Landers, G.R. Lester of Georgetown, that's the brother of Joan Lewis, formerly of Muleshoe, Anna Copeland of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, who is in the plaza, Violet Dean, formerly of Muleshoe, Claude and Evelyn Riley, Laurinette Mason in Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe, Judy Griswold, recuperating from her bypass surgery, Pat Prater, Jerry and Bill Savuto in McKinney, formerly of Muleshoe. The families of Jim Hale, 90, of Muleshoe. Billy Weir, 85, of Muleshoe. Doris Copley in her 80s of Knoxville, Tennessee, who grew up here in Muleshoe. Beth Watson, 86, of Muleshoe. Donald Street, 90, of Muleshoe. Also remember Kelsey Beggs, granddaughter of Frank McCamish of Muleshoe. She is on another mission trip, and this one is to Greece. Marion Wiltsey Moore, June Arnold, Helen Smits, Jamie Myers, Mary Ellen Robertson, Clinton and Maxine Rogers, June and Jake Saylor, Carrie John Schuster, Laverne Wynn, Dorothy Turner, Brian Taylor, Doris and R.L. Scott, Dorothy Sarley, and Glenn Watkins. Please remember them all and so many others in your prayers, please.
Well, it is just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News program rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well. Find it on our website, muleshoetv.com, free of charge, on demand. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. A fascination with maps. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, celebrating 76 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. Check them out online, bcecoop.com, 806-272-4504. They're saying congratulations and good luck to all the youth exhibitors in the Bailey County Junior Livestock Show this year. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Joe Smith of Allen is the collector of antique maps.
Well, one of the things that makes maps interesting is how they're decorated and how ornate they are. You know, they put illustrations that evoke all sorts of images of the world, like galleons at sea or beautiful mermaids or whatever. All of these embellishments on maps add to their interest and add to their value.
He got interested in maps when he was a Boy Scout.
After I graduated college, I became a geophysicist. And of course, geophysicists use maps. We make maps of the subsurface of the earth for petroleum exploration purposes.
He likes maps of Texas and the Southwest. One of his maps is from the middle 1840s, when Texas was a republic.
And it shows Texas as a separate country from the United States and from Mexico. But just having Texas plucked right out there in the middle of the map as a country is very novel.
He has a map of Mexico City in 1680 and a map published in France in 1713.
It's the first printed reference to the root word of Texas. On the map, near what is present-day Nacogdoches, Texas, is a Mission de los Tierras. And to my knowledge, that's the first time that word was printed.
Joe ran across an old microfilm of some of the first images of Texas from space. He created a map from that.
That was the first one, to my knowledge, that was printed and published. And so I published this thing primarily as a promotional item for my company. I was going to give it away to clients. Sort of as a lark, I put an ad for it in a geological journal. And what surprised me is that I discovered shortly after that these major universities, their libraries have a practice of buying every map that's published. So all of a sudden, I started getting orders for my map from places like Princeton and Harvard. All of these incredible universities were buying my little map that I had printed as a novelty. I had 3,000 printed. I only have one left. They're all gone.
His map had some orange in it. A professor from A&M ordered one.
Map came back to me, wanted his $12 back. He said, "I don't know why you made a map with this strange orange color on it."
Joe Smith of Allen. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
Time for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen Dement, financial advisor with Edward Jones, located right here in Muleshoe in his office at 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. He can assist you with any of your financial needs, no matter where you live. The market report was recorded at the end of the stock trading day, on this Wednesday, January the 20th, 2016. U.S. stocks paired losses after sharp intraday declines as oil fell to levels not seen since May of 2003. And economic news reports this morning showed that the cost of living in the U.S. dropped in December as lower energy prices have kept inflation in check. In corporate earnings news, IBM reported fourth quarter earnings results in line with expectations, yet provided 2016's guidance that failed to impress investors. Treasuries held higher today. In the S&P 500, the best performing sector was healthcare, while the worst performing sector was energy. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was down on the day, 249.28 at 15,766.74. The Standard & Poor's 500 index was down 22 at 1,859.33, and the Nasdaq Composite Index was down 5.26 to 4,471.69. Volume on the New York Stock Exchange was high today with 1.47 billion shares traded. Decliners outnumbered advancers by roughly 3-2 margin. In the commodity markets, the spot price of gold rose $13.92 to $1,101.23. The spot price of silver rose 13 cents to $14.16, and crude oil prices fell $1.91 to $26.55. In the bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield closed at 2.76%, and the 10-year Treasury yield finished at 1.99%. Some stocks of area interest: Xcel Energy Incorporated was down on the day 0.6 to 36.61. Pfizer was down 0.04 to 30.65. Walmart Stores Incorporated was down 1.72 to 60.84. IBM was down 6.26 to 121.85. And General Electric Incorporated was down 0.50 to 27.99. The market report has been brought to you today by Stephen Dement, financial advisor, right here in Muleshoe with Edward Jones, 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102. For more market information, check him out online at www.edwardjones.com.